Hey guys, I am kind of tired and out of it because I've been working on my college stuff. I really should be doing it today as well, because today is the day I have to hand it in, oddly enough. So you would think it would be like yesterday, because today's a Saturday and yesterday was Sunday, so yesterday was Sunday? No, yesterday was Friday. Today's Saturday, so you'd think I'd have to hand it on Friday. No, it's on the Saturday, which is weird as shit, but, you know. Take what you're given. Really should be doing that, but I would much rather stream. So, fuck that, I guess. It's mostly writing at this point. And okay then. I got like shook because I'm like opened the stream manager on my Kindle. It's Kindle Fire, don't worry. But like, it says grow your community. Nice work. 2 people chatted in your last stream. Okay. Out of what? I've had more than 2 people talking in my stream at once. It's not that big of a deal, I don't think. I don't think, anyway, you know. Gotta, you know, make sure. Oh, breathing is not my strong suit today. It is difficult. Honestly, like I've got over half of my PowerPoint done because they ask you for a PowerPoint. But the issue is I don't have a final piece. So, you know, I've got to like fake some sketches. Essentially, like I gotta do some quick sketches, some theories, some ideas, and go, I couldn't decide in the end. And, you know, hope for the best. The thing is, I have to hand in the PowerPoint today, and then I have 2 weeks afterwards to sort it out. Because if I get a pass, I'm probably not gonna edit much. But if I don't, that means I quite literally have to. Because if I don't pass this topic, then I fail the course. And I know my voice doesn't sound like I care that much, but I do care because I have like a spike of anxiety in my chest, but I'm trying to be chill about it. Because I had like a literal panic attack over something else. Like I spent like a day and a half, maybe. No, not a day and a half, like just like half a day. Trying to search for a file that doesn't exist, which, you know, sucks to be me. And also procrastinated like for the first 4 days of this week, doing my own thing. Because I had a project on the mind and wanted to do that instead. But, in all fairness, I've gotten over half of the slides on it with something on, which is better than nothing. The rest of it really requires writing. And, like, most of me has already accepted that, you know, I'm probably not going to get a pass first time round, but I have 2 weeks afterwards to sort out the rest of it. And my tutor said to upload give him the PowerPoint at whatever state it is in before the designated time, which is 4:30 this afternoon. So if I do it by that time, get as much on there as I can, even though I don't have a final piece, which that alone I'm pretty sure is going to make sure, hey, you don't get a pass this first time round. Which I'm fine with, to be honest, but like, I have 2 weeks afterwards to pick one of the sketches and, you know, develop it, but most of my ideas have, like, anatomy in them. Like, proper fucking anatomy for people. And if you can't tell by the fact that you can only see my hands and my head in this little avatar, I don't know how to do anatomy properly. So, great. I did discuss it with my Discord friend group, and the NCCBs, well, I discussed it with my friend Hal, and we came up with the idea of what if I did a bunch of characters in the ENA style, ENA, like I did with my first ever drawing, like my first ever stream on this channel. So it's an interesting idea, definitely. Like, it's something I could do, but I think I'll work more on the writing for today, because the writing won't take as long. Like, I say that, and then, you know, it probably is. But I've got, like, alarms at 4:20, please, and 4:25 to make sure I hand it in before the 4:30. I know it's kind of pulling the thread at this point. Like, it's risky, why are you sending it in this late? But it's like, by that time, because afterwards it's kind of like, hey, you need to fucking hand it in right now, or else you're getting a fail automatically. But it's not like I've done nothing, you know? Like, we basically have our original hand-in date, which is today at 4:30, and then 2 weeks later, which is, I believe he said, like, the 9th of June, is the second hand-in date, or the appeal date, which is where, if you have edited or improved your PowerPoint, you can hand it in again in the hopes of getting a higher grade. It's not necessarily going to get you a higher grade if you hand it in again, but, you know, you can improve it and, you know, sort that out. So there's that. If you can't tell by the title of the stream and the category, I'm doing art today. Hear that? I have a pencil case that has all the stuff to do with, like, my art crap, which is, like, my styluses, the charger for my laptop stylus, which I will tell you what, a couple weeks ago, I thought I'd lost the mini charger to my laptop stylus. It was at the bottom of my bag, I just couldn't see it because it was dark and covered by stuff, but I found a second charger which works the same, and it was so much better, because the mini one, it was about, like, 2 inches, and would, like, if you put it in, like, the wrong way, if you, like, bent the cord even a little, it would just be a little son of a bitch and decide, hey, no, we're not charging that. Whoop. Yeah, so I found that new charger, and it locks in. Like, it doesn't matter if you lift the laptop and move it around, it was, like, staying, which is great. Happy for that. But I'm gonna move on to doing art. Transition. I don't know why I went French, but there you go. Who knows anymore? This was a extremely rough sketch done with my finger, because, hey, of course, Of course I did. But yeah, so I have college stuff that's due today, but I'm doing stream instead because I told myself, hey, I'm gonna try and stream every possible Saturday, so let's fucking do that. My grandmother is also here, and I've spent most of the week trying to avoid her. Not in like a bad way, but in the conversations with her aren't exactly riveting. She's alright. I don't know if she's homophobic. That's the issue. Because she was talking to me about, like, her school days and said everyone knew that, like, the principal, who was a woman, and the secretary, who was also a woman, was kind of living together, but, you know, back in those days you didn't admit such things. And in my head I'm going, so you had a lesbian principal and a lesbian secretary who are lesbians together, and you were okay with this? And it's kind of in my head, I'm going, was it warranted? Was the hissing when I first came out from my parents warranted? Or was it just to make sure my granddad doesn't know because he's homophobic? Like, what was it? What was the reason? Like, bruh. She straight up told me that her principal and her secretary during her school days were, like, lesbians. And you didn't fucking tell me this? And you're okay with it? Just, you're okay with it, so am I okay by you? Because, like, I don't want to cause too much family drama, because I've already had a panic attack in front of her this week, and I don't know if I can go through another. Tell you what, I have not had a panic attack that fucking bad in over a year. I don't know if I've ever had a panic attack that bad before. But it was like, it was awful. Because I've been asked to give my tutor the PowerPoint from my previous project. And I was like, yeah, sure. Went to go find it and it fucking disappeared. I am not even joking. The file literally evaporated from existence. And I have no idea what happened to it. Like, I even had one of the teachers running like a file searching thing on my hard drive to see if, you know, if it had gotten deleted off my hard drive at some point. It was just gone. The whole thing fucking evaporated. It was just gone. And I've definitely, like, jotted it down in my journal, because boy howdy, when you have a fucking panic attack over not being able to find a PowerPoint, you kinda need to write that down. Nope, that's the same direction as the one above. But, like, holy shit. I went into college, I talked to the teachers, I showed Andy, my tutor, that I couldn't fucking find it. We searched literally everywhere, from my trash can to the OneDrive trash can, like the recycling bin. We checked the second cycle recycling bin. We checked oh god, what was it? We checked like my hard drive. We had, like, as I said before, the whole file searching thing. Holy crap. I have never in my life had any trouble that much, like worth that much, over like a fucking PowerPoint. Like, I have never had that much trouble over a PowerPoint before. But it was like, Andy was asking for it for external invigilators, and because I'm the only student who got like 100% attendance, they were like, oh, I want to see what that kid did. Which is fair enough. If I'm the only one with 100%, I want to see, like, oh, how did they do? But, like, I can't fucking show them because it's gone. Oh, it fucking sucked. Not being able to find it was the bane of my existence. I had to, like, get driven in to the college. I had to show them that I couldn't find it. I had to prove to them. Because, like, I already had it in my head after I told Andy that I couldn't find it and showed him, like, the screenshot. Like, I had it in my head, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go in to prove it. Because, you know, there's Photoshop nowadays, and that can be faked pretty easily. So I wasn't that surprised when I heard, like, when I got the message of, hey, can you come into the college? Because we'll see if we can find it. Because we have some tech-savvy teachers. So we're probably going to ask one of them or IT to take a look. And, well, no. Absolutely fucking nothing. It was gone. Evaporated. Disappeared from existence. It was as if the PowerPoint itself had never existed in the first place. It was nuts. And, like, the only evidence that it had ever existed was the live link that I had sent to Andy with my PowerPoint when it was still attached to my OneDrive. And that, every time you opened it, it said, oh, sorry, the file's been moved or deleted. And it's like, well, where the fuck did it go then? Where the fuck did it disappear to? And it's crazy to think that I quite literally could not find this stupid fucking thing. It's, oh, I hated every moment of that. There's not much we can do now. I've proved to Andy, I've proved to some of the other teachers that, like, I've had 3 teachers plus be witnesses to the fact that we physically cannot find the file. And, like, I talked to a couple people, and they were like, no, yeah, like, I would have deleted mine, like, after the project ended, because, you know, we're not doing anything on that anymore, so why keep it? And it just, I don't know, man. It sucked. Trying not to think about it is, like, stressing me out, but thinking about it is also stressing me out. But there's nothing I can do about it now. I got a pass on the project, so it's not like I failed it or anything. They can't just take away my pass because they can no longer find the PowerPoint, right? Like, I got a formal pass. It's on my record. It's like, you can't just take it away. Right? I have no fucking clue, but you know, we'll see. Okay, so happy me. But yeah, it sucked because I had like a genuine panic attack, and I haven't had that in a while. I had to. My partner was like trying to go to sleep. It wasn't working, but they're like trying to go to sleep, and they couldn't. So we went on call. So they helped me calm my panic attack. I helped get them sleepy because they like my voice. And it worked for the both of us. Like, even talking about it now, I can feel the panic rising in my chest. And it's like, bruh, it's over. We can't do anything about it. But it's still that stress, you know. College, man. Does things to you. But I'm thinking for, like, next term, I'm going to, like, set myself a reminder every other week, like every 2 weeks or something, because I'm not going to be doing it every week, but every, like, 2 weeks to, like, hey, have you got everything on your PowerPoint? And, like, hand it in to yourself if you need to, but, like, bruh, can't just avoid it. You can't just avoid it. I'm also doing this on 1920 by 1080. Forgot how to say it for a second. Just so that if I really do like the way this comes out, then I can put it as a background. Cause you know, I'm looking for new backgrounds. You know, it's really a struggle to get inspired and to, like, actually want to do shit. Like, actively want to, you know, actively want to draw in my own time. Because, unfortunately, when you're forced to draw, it can stifle your creativity just because, like, you're trying too hard, you know? Like, you're trying to force yourself to, you're trying to force yourself to draw in a time where your brain isn't working, which is why I don't have a final piece. For the project. I'm pretty sure Andy will talk to me, after, like, we get back, for, like, the last couple weeks of the term. Because we'll be starting a new project, that'll sort of go over the summer holidays. I'll have to ask him about it, because the fucking, like, Word document that he sent to, like, talk to us about the upcoming project makes zero fucking sense to me. And I'm gonna have to, like, bite back my anxiety for the sake of my own well-being, because the anxiety of not knowing what the fuck to do in the situation when I come down to actually doing the work during the holidays. Like, that anxiety is going to make me much more stressed because I won't have a teacher in office to ask about it. Like, I won't be able to message them, hey, what does X mean? And it's like, fucking hell. There we go. Sorted it. But yeah, it's a case of I don't want to leave it to the point where, like, we leave for the summer holidays and, like, I'm trying to do a piece of the work and my brain isn't working and I don't know what to do. So I'll probably ask Andy about it and ask him to give me, like, simplistic baby instructions. Because, let's be honest, my TISM is not gonna let me fucking understand what the hell is on that page. Like, I'm not choking it up to autism entirely. Like, my brain doesn't work half the time regardless. But, like, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck he's saying. And it's like, I have task 1 that I must do, and then I need to do 4 others so that by the time we come back, I have a total of 5 plus. So I need to do 5 at least before we go back for September. Which is like, fair enough. That's fair enough. That gives me plenty of fucking time. But still, I'm looking at this fucking page, and the first page feels like it's giving me an aneurysm. Like I am having physical fucking brain damage from this. And it's like, why? Why am I having brain damage from this? This is... Why? It should be simple, but it feels like it isn't. So I've got to... When I go back after the half term, which is like... Half term holiday is like next week. But like, when I go back, I've got to like have a full-on chat with Andy so that we can A, pick the tasks that I'm gonna do over the holidays, or I don't know if it's the holidays or the next like 4 weeks that we'll be doing it, but like I need help picking which ones, A, and B, simplifying them so that my little dumb monkey brain can figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. And I feel like I'm gonna have to do that in the adult world as well. Like, if I get like a complicated set of instructions that I'm gonna have to like ask, hey, what did you mean by this? And to be honest, I'm not sure that's entirely a bad thing, because like asking for explanation means you're looking to make sure you get the work correct. And I'm trying to unlearn the whole if I need help, I'm stupid and literally can't do anything to save my fucking life. Like, I'm unlearning that presently. Because I was a former gifted kid. So I'm having to unlearn that whole mentality. Because I peaked when I was like 11. Year 6 for all my British folks. I got, I think it was 115 on my SATs or my SATs, in year 6 for like English, I think it was. Like, I got over 100 for all of them, which I know is a pass. but I'm not sure if I did like average or good. I may have to search that. Hang on, you know what? Give me a minute. I'll, 100 is a pass. Okay, 101 to 114. Any score above 100, including 115, means the child has exceeded the expected standard in the test. So I exceeded the expected standard. Like, I got over 100 in, like, yeah, I got over 100 in all of my SATs. So, like, I'm all good with that. I'm okay. But that's where I peaked. Because, like, going into secondary school, I was obviously the little chipper, teacher pleaser, fucking child. I was the golden kid. And in year 7, I had, like, one situation where I got mildly in trouble, which is I had to sit in from lunch for, like, 10 minutes because I forgot to do my math homework. I actually managed to get away with not doing a lot of my homework as a kid. Just because I was the fucking golden child. Like, I was so well behaved in class. Like, I wasn't effing around. I was, like, kinda doing the work. It got worse into year 11 when my maladaptive daydreaming became, like, full fucking blast after the pandemic. But, like, I was a good kid in class. And, like, the teachers loved me. Or at least tolerated me, you know. My art teacher particularly loved me. If you can't fucking tell why. But I also think she could tell that I was neurodivergent because she was neurodivergent. But it was like, I was well liked by the teachers, so I would be able to get away with not handing in homework. Like, sometimes I'd do it, like, if I knew the teacher was particularly strict and would not accept any excuses. Like, if I'm saying she, because most of my teachers were women, I had, like, one male teacher, but if she decided that, hey, no, not handing in your homework isn't acceptable, you get a detention for it. If I knew that type of teacher was the one approaching, like, in the approaching lesson, I would just do the homework in the break time or the lunch time before their lesson. Sometimes in, like, the class before, because we had first lesson, second lesson, break, then third lesson, fourth lesson, lunch, and then fifth lesson. Each lesson was an hour long, but let's be honest, you only really got about 40 minutes due to waiting outside the classroom, getting in, getting all your stuff down, the teacher teaching you what you actually need to know, and then you have, like, half an hour of work maybe, and everyone packs up, like, 5 to 10 minutes early because of course you do, it's secondary school, why would you not? And it was like, that was, like, if I knew I had that type of teacher, like, going into it, I would do the homework in either the lesson before or the break/lunch before, so that when I actually, like, got around to being in the class, I had at least some of it done. and I get like a half decent score. Let's do, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, so I got away with not doing a lot of homework. Obviously, college, it's not as easy to get away with it, but at the same time, we don't actually get homework that often. Homework was a very rare thing. Like, homework is, oh, you've fallen behind on X class. Okay, do it when you get home. And that's about it. God, what is with everybody coming upstairs today? Jesus. Hearing everyone coming up today. But yeah, it's, there's very little homework, and any homework you do have is just you've fallen behind on X lesson, and you just need to do that. And, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Because it's pretty easy to catch up if you know, lose track of what you're doing. So, it's not too difficult. Like, I really over-exaggerated college in my mind when I first started it. But I have, like, experience now, and, you know, experience helps. Like, if you've done a college course before, you likely know what's going on to some degree. Like, you may not have the biggest clue what the f is going on, but at the same time, like, cake just went live. Nice. Like, if you have some idea of what you're doing, then it's better than nothing. I started making a notebook, like a one notebook for my project. Like, I didn't do much with the Smile project, just because, 1 second. But, like, I completely forgot the train of thought. It was, yay, ADHD/autism, fucking coming in clutch. Oh yeah, I started making a notebook. I remember where I was going. Yeah, I remember where I was going with this. So I made a notebook just because it's easier to section things out this way. I don't know about the way I did it for this project, the community project. Just because part of me is like, hey, this doesn't feel quite right. Just because I've got, like, a work section for all of the, like, work I've done so far, and it doesn't quite feel right because, like, I'm saying like a lot, aren't I? But I gotta think of a fucking color palette. So I could do that, but I'm gonna look through here and see if water lily. There you go. There's water lily. Anyway, but yeah, I think I'm gonna separate it next time by which teacher, just depending on what happens. I may just set it out like I have previously, but with this project, because of the lantern project that we did, like at the beginning, I've been unsure about how I've set it out, because I've got like a work section set out, and that's the thing. I have the work section, but I also have a whole separate thing for the lantern project, and specifically for African waxing or batik that we did with one of my teachers. And I don't know, man, it's a little weird for me, just cause lily white. I'm fucking putting that there. But yeah, it doesn't feel right, just because the lantern project is part of my work, but at the same time I'm not putting it with any of the work. So it feels right and it doesn't to have it in that sort of section. I don't know, I'm kind of rambling here. If you can't tell, that's something I do very well. It'll probably be less easy to ramble further on in my life when I finally get my shit together and figure out what the fuck I'm talking about. But you know, in the meantime, it's kind of a struggle trying to talk about something, because every fucking, if you don't know, if you do try to like research what to do for like streaming, most often you will have people, most of the time you'll hear the whole, you gotta keep talking or else they're not gonna pay attention and they're gonna leave, which is kinda true. It's not easy continuing to talk all the time. It isn't. It's actually pretty difficult. I never considered how difficult it would be, because growing up I was called a chatterbox, and now I'm kind of just rambling, trying to think of a semblance of something to talk about, but half the time I like go quiet because I don't actually have anything to talk about, because my life isn't, you know, it's not that interesting. It's just this. It's me. It's, you know, it's how it is, unfortunately. I don't have a great, you know. Ooh, we need to find something for the sand. I'm gonna go with lilac gold. I mean, it's sandy, but at the same time... Bruh. I have a fucking sand brush. If y'all wanna go in chat and type stupid or something, or L, fucking go for it, cause... God damn. I'm dumb. Tell you what, I have been procrastinating on a fucking, I've been procrastinating on a particular project for a while now, which is like a specific, it's a specific comic page that I haven't done yet, which requires me to use my drawing tablet that I got for Christmas. Bruh. I don't wanna. I don't wanna do it. Like, I keep looking at it and I'm like, I'll use you one day, buddy. I swear, I'll use you one day. Just today is not that day. I don't feel so bad. Because it's like, I got this really, really nice one. It's not, like, it's not a drawing pad that has, like, a screen. It's just a, it's just a contact one. So you still have to, like, look at the screen while you're drawing to, like, figure out what you're doing. And hey, I'm not gonna, like, throw off the people that bought it. I would have preferred a screen one just for, you know, reasons for convenience, I guess. I won't try to dance around the point. It's convenience. But at the same time, I recognize fully that screened drawing tablets cost hundreds. And while my family loves me, they're not gonna buy me something like that. Something like that I have to save up for on myself, you know. The drawing tablet is something I can bring along on a trip. You know, so it's not just something I can brush off entirely. But yeah, it kind of sucks. Not the tablet. The tablet's good. I'm just shit at using it. The comic page requires me to use the drawing pad to prove that I'm not that good. But I'm only as good as my tools. Or well, a bad workman blames his tools. And I am a very bad workman, if you cannot tell. But I think it's just because I prefer to have a direct connection to the screen so that I can tell that where my stylus goes is where I'm drawing, just because it gives me a better connection to traditional drawing. Because every so often I do try to go back to traditional drawing just so that I don't get too cocky about using digital. Like, I still do traditional drawing occasionally, it's just not as often as I used to now that I've got my laptop. You know, that's just how it is. I'm very late, but I'm here. Or I could buy... No, you're not buying me a fucking tableted, drawing tablet. Tableted... You're not going to buy me a screened drawing tablet. There you go. Got it out eventually. But no. You are forbidden to buy that for me. That is for future Echo, when I am much better at what I am doing. Because I, A, don't have enough space on my desk for one of those things, and B, that shit's expensive for a dipshit like me. I'm perfectly fine with what I've got now, because this allows me to see what the fuck I'm doing. And I'm directly onto my laptop. The whole thing that you can see with my avatar, the whole shebwinger, you know what I could do? I could do that. Help me see the holes. God damn, I'm stupid. You can't tell me what to do. Really? Really? Are you absolutely certain? Because you may be older, but I know you. You're not allowed to buy me that fucking tablet. It is too expensive. You have been saving up for your own things. I know this because you've told me. Save the money for yourself to buy the things that you want. And you can spend that sort of money on me when we're living together. And when I get a bigger fucking desk. Because this one is probably older than I am. I am not gonna lie, this fucking desk is probably older than me. I got it from my parents. Fine. Ha. Told you. But yeah, I'm perfectly fine with what I have now, just because I'm in the eyes of the art community, a bébé, or at the very least, an intermediate. I am by no means a professional, and I do not feel as though I deserve professional equipment that costs hundreds of quid, when I have quite literally broken my fucking laptop after 2 years. Like, I quite literally have a chip in the fucking screen. Well, not like the actual screen itself, but like the bit that surrounds it. The other day, I took my laptop out of my bag, and the screen was like popped out from the casing. I don't have an external casing. This is the legitimate screen of the laptop popping out of the place that it was put into. Like, if I have... Like, this is the laptop, right? This is the laptop. The screen was like this. That is the screen. It should be in there. I had to pop that shit back in and then use it. You know? I had to quite literally pop it back in. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to actually use it. I am not the best at taking care of my shit, nor myself. So, you know. Dog's being barky again. I have absolutely no idea. All commands. Why is it just 3 stars? Is it just me? Or... well, damn. I don't understand how you fight with the poker thing, the poker game. I don't understand how you fight with it. Honestly, I think in future years, not anytime soon to be frank, when I have like more chatters, like people who are physically in chat, maybe I'll get rid of it just so it doesn't clog up. But for now, it's sticking. That's the one I was after. Specific Twitch channels do the fight stuff. I don't know either. Oh, fair enough. If you don't know it, I don't know it. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I can do all the writing stuff for my PowerPoint later. Just because, you know, that's how it is. I have an idea about how I'm gonna colour the lilies, but I need to, you know, complete the lilies first. Don't place behind the line. Okay, I'm on look. I need to finish editing tomorrow's video. Okay, cool beans. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I said earlier about, like, researching how to be a good Twitch streamer. A lot of people who do those types of videos will always tell you, hey, keep chatting even if there's no one in chat. Like, talk about your day, you know, chat to somebody, you know, talk to people as if you had a friend there, and that's all well and good, but some people really struggle with that stuff. And I saw like a really comforting video, just a quick one, which was essentially someone who is an avid Twitch streamer saying, hey, I know everyone keeps telling you you need to keep talking, but if you're not comfortable talking, then it's okay. You don't have to. Because some people come to Twitch to watch peaceful streams. They don't want to watch some dude screaming like a Fortnite match, or like they lost playing Call of Duty or something and they peak their mic because they're screaming so hard, sort of thing. They want like more peaceful streams. And that's fair enough. There has been no music playing for so long. There. I keep forgetting that the file is no longer an hour long or anything close to that. It's a 20-minute thing that I'm supposed to put on loop, and I keep fucking forgetting to loop it. So I go like a portion of the stream without any fucking music, so any silence I've had doesn't have any music. but I put my laptop on mute so that I don't catch the audio through my mic. Because in my first couple of VODs, it took me ages to realise, by the way, but for my first couple of VODs and shit, essentially, I had, my laptop unmuted, and anytime I was doing gaming, I would put my headphones on, you know, as you do. And my fucking dumbass didn't pick up that the mic was what was picking up the music. Because I had it, like, super fucking low, before. And it wasn't till a, Duck Life stream that I got told that people couldn't hear the fucking audio or the music. Like, it was that quiet that no one could hear it if I had my headphones in. Which, like, that was a punch to the gut, because it's like, oh, this whole time I have been, doing the streams with really, really, really quiet music, and no one can hear it. It was funny, but it was also like a ding dong, like, hey, you kind of screwed up here. You know, it was kind of a bit of a wake up call stream wise, just to, like, sort that out. So, you know. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Go here. Basically outline the inside of the lilies, and then we're gonna do a specific type of fill that will do a very soft gradient for the lily. So I have a bunch of prompts in a notebook, so that if I don't know what to do for art stream, I look through those and try to think up some ideas of stuff I can do, and, you know, see where we go from there. And today's is lily pads plus stars. So I figured I'd do the lilies and the lily pads first, and then do the background. Although, like, I'm wondering if that was the right choice. I didn't do this one. Fuck. It's fine. Tell you what, my fucking shoulder is killing me. Like, this bitch needs a massage. My shoulder is killing me. It's probably carrying my specific, like, weight of bag, because my bag equates to a small child, probably. I should put it on the scales and, like, record the weight of my bag when it has everything in it. That would be funny. But, like, it... Vespiquen. I seriously need to add that fucking, that... what's the word? Extension that shows what the Pokemon looks like. Because I see these names and I'm like, that feels familiar. That feels familiar. I feel like I know that Pokemon. But off the top of my head, I can't think of which one it is. Hang on. I gotta make sure what I'm thinking is the right one. Yeah, it is. It is the one I was thinking of. It's the bee in a dress. It's the Bee Queen. The Bee Queen Pokemon. I was thinking it definitely feels like I'm thinking of the right one. But I always doubt myself. So I have to like double check occasionally. But I feel like if I just put the extension on that shows what the Pokemon looks like, it would be less of an issue. Because then I don't have to go searching it and I can just look up my stream to see what the fuck the Pokemon looks like. Best Pokemon escaped. Not surprised. But yeah, I had a feeling, like looking at the name, I was like, that definitely feels like it would be the Bee Queen Pokemon, wouldn't it? Yes. It was the Bee Queen Pokemon. Oh, my laptop does not like what I am doing. It never likes my streams. Well, it's not made to be a streaming laptop, it's meant to be like a laptop for general use. Because my parents bought it for me to do college work, I ended up just watching YouTube most of the time. But yeah. It doesn't like that I'm streaming. I'm using this laptop for much more than it was originally designed for. And I'm surprised it hasn't just fucking perished on me. Proud of it for that. But at the same time, it's like, how are you still alive? After all I've put you through. Bruh. Oh, and I tried to like get an app called Touch Portal that will allow you to have like a stream deck, and I wanted to just program it to let me mute and unmute my mic. It was not fucking letting me, and it was such a bitch about it that I haven't used it. Like, I've still got it on both my phone and my laptop, but there's just there's something about it. I'm considering deleting it because I'm not using it and it's taking up space. Like, I don't fucking need it. I semi-admitted to my teachers that I have a specific, USB that I put NSFW stuff on. I didn't say NSFW, I just said stuff I wouldn't want people to see. Cause like, I only have stuff on my hard drive that I'm okay with people seeing. Like, if they go through, they're not gonna find anything spicy or morally reprehensible. Because, you know, I'm not really that type of person. I have that USB with the morally reprehensible stuff on it. Do you want to know what's on there? Fucking nothing. I have been too much of an absolute fucking chicken. Absolute idiotic coward that I have not done anything NSFW because I'm scared of the receipts. Like, I'm that much of a fucking pussy that I can't do it. Like, I can't fucking risk somebody seeing. And it's so funny to me because I was like, I'm gonna get this USB and put the naughty stuff on it. I've never made a naughty drawing in my fucking life. The only thing that's come even minorly close is a drawing of Auntie that I made. That was like him shirtless and in sweats. And I used it as my background for a little while on my phone, and that's it. It's not even something I'd be ashamed to show on stream, because it's like every basic ass white boy pose of I have the camera held slightly above my head, the other hand is behind my arm, got the tongue sticking out and the chill expression while no shirt, sweatpants kind of thing. Like, that is about the dirtiest thing I've ever drawn, and it's not even that fucking dirty. It's literally just a shirtless man. And that is it. That is the only thing that could possibly ever go on there that is actually supposed to be. I scared the shit out of my mother in my previous course, because I brought it in the previous course. Because I didn't want a teacher going through my big hard drive, because I was still pretty nervous about that stuff. Like, I was wondering, hey, what if they go snooping? You know, I want my privacy, you know, all that good shit. Totally not insecure. But, like, bruh. Fucking hell. Okay. So I scared the shit out of my mother because I had the USB, but I had absolutely nothing on it. But I had renamed it Echo's Spicy Stuff and scared the shit out of her when the teacher plugged it into the computer so that they could display my animation. Because the only thing on there was the animation so that they could display it. But I scared the shit out of her because she's like, oh god, is there porn on this? No. No, there's not. No. It was fine. I had nothing spicy on there. It was just the animation, and I kinda did it to F with her, I kinda didn't. Cause on one hand, that's funny, I scared the shit out of my mother for that. But on the other hand, like, that was supposed to, like, actually no, we'll keep that as white, because that looks nicer. I don't know, that just looks nicer. But yeah, I scared the shit out of her with that. And it was so funny seeing the look on her face going, oh fuck, what have you done? Literally nothing. Literally nothing. I am a child of God and I don't even believe in the Christian God. You know, it's that sort of situation. That sort of situation. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we got the lilies done, which is great. Så blindos. Now it's the turn of these motherfuckers. Oh god. I think I'll do the outline and maybe do the fill. Just because. Okay. Oh, fuck you. Nope. Bruh. Dude! Are you fucking kidding me? Good enough. There. Good enough. Hmm. Fucking suck at this. My guy, would you please just make a circle in the correct size? There we go. Good enough. Right. I'm gonna do that. I'm going to change it to a lighter blue. God, that kind of hurts my eyes. But we gotta do it. We gotta do it, man. We gotta do it. Fuck. Dude. Stop. I have returned. Woo! Hello! I have no idea what to talk about because this fucking lily won't go at the right fucking size. It keeps doing this. You missed it. Oh, I'm sorry, Bubs. Oh, you bitch. Oh my god, could you not? Yes! Did it. Oh, fuck, I did it on the wrong layer. Oh, no. I did a perfect sized one and it fucking wrong layer. No, I'm gonna have to do this for the next 20 minutes. Anyway, suppose you haven't yelled at me for making Illinois angst with Doctor Who music. Sweetheart, at this point, it's fucking Illinois in the Hunger Games AU. My guy, it just... fuck. It's Hunger Games, Illy, man. Angst is a given. It's, yeah, constant angst. It's never ending for the boy. He is getting trauma after trauma. Oh, hey! If you have enough pressure, maybe you'll turn into a diamond. That or you'll fucking die, but, you know. Look on the bright side. That's a terrible fucking way to look at it. Oh my god. Sean proposing to Susie seconds after Illy pours his heart out. Oh. The council awards him one singular yike for that. Yes! Although you could move slightly to the right? I was gonna say to the left, that's the wrong fucking direction, you absolute mongrel. Ooh, hang on a second, save me a size. Nope, there's a wrong size. Can we replicate this? No, that's too big. No, that's too big. Nope, 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 nope. This one's bigger than average. Okay, cool. Okay, I have to do them all individually, and it sucks. You know, I did consider getting Steam to, like, play more, you know, games, like proper fucking games. Like ones that people are familiar with. But at the same time, my laptop is not a gaming laptop. And if I try to do that, I could actually legitimately kill the laptop. Unintentionally. I could murder this fucking laptop. Nope. That's too small. You bitch. Oh, that's what she said. I'm sorry I had to say it. Fucking bib. Stop. Speaking of horny, have you got the horny bonk emote yet? You need the horny bonk emote. The amount of times Kate and I have said something morally reprehensible in your chat. Hashtag can't stop, won't stop. Yeah. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. There's no... Oh, there's no split in that one. It's okay. I have not yet. I'm working on it. Yeah. Oh, God. I just got reminded. The fucking PNG tuber I promised you. Ah! I've been putting that off for too long. Shit. I'm like, I don't know what to draw. What should I draw today? Meanwhile, your PNG tuber is sitting in the corner, just waiting. Like, fucking, I'm here, bro. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. What are you waiting for? I'm right here. If you want to draw something, I'm right here. And there's me with fucking sunglasses on, not giving a goddamn. Gigs. I want to make the emotes so that they work with the PNG tuber avatar. I feel bad that I haven't, you know, done that already. Like, I am going to try and make you or your avatar look androgynous. Just cause, you know, reasons. It's fine, I can wait. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it androgynous, or as androgynous as possible, because there are some very obvious reasons for that. Because you're not cisgender or trans. Well, not traditionally trans. It's so nice to meet. I don't mind if it has boobada. Nah. Like mine, it'll have a hoodie. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, baby. I could do the hoodie in the shade of midnight blue, like your favorite blue. Or I could do a space-themed hoodie. Like I could make it with like a galaxy on it. Hoodie. Yeah. If there's any like specific design or color you want the hoodie to be, then just like message me a heads up and I can try and do that. It's not gonna be that difficult. Making a galaxy background isn't as hard as some people might think. It's actually pretty easy for me. But yeah. If there's any like specific pattern or color, you just blue space hoodie. I can do that. I can do a blue space hoodie. Fucking lily pads. The issue with the ones that go off the side of the screen is you can't remember where the circle goes. So you kind of have to guess, which is why the outside ones take much longer. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I can do a blue space hoodie for you, bubs. That'll be pretty easy. I think actually I'll finish doing the circles and maybe some of the splits and then call it for today. So this will be like 2 streams. Just like the old days. Just cause, you know, I wanna make sure I get this right. Cause this could be really fucking pretty. If done correctly. I've been really wanting to go down to like honestly I trust you to design it. Just send me a progress shot when the hoodie is colored so I can make the emotes match. Okay, so with the blue, do you want it to be like down here? Like this sort of color? Do you want it to be like a bright blue? Do you want it to be like a pastel? Do you want it to be like your favorite color of blue? Because I can do that. Or if you have like a specific blue in mind, you can send me a photo and I can do a dropper and just straight up color pick it. If you have like a color palette you'd like me to stick to, I can do that. I'm also considering changing up mine a little. Because I keep thinking, hey, what if I had different outfits? And it's probably just a sort of, it's something that'll be more of a theory thing than an actual. I like the darker blue, but if it has some specks of my favorite blue, I'll definitely not complain. Okay. If you do have a color palette for like the specific kind of blue that you want, you send me that, and I will make sure to add it to the file so that I have the correct blue. Because I don't want to pick the wrong blue accidentally. Because I'm still sort of unlearning that I don't have to go full strength. You think I know what I want? I mean, if you have preferences, you can, you know, tell me. I'm not gonna fight you on your own preferences. It's your PNG tuber, I'm just drawing it. Meow stick. second. That feels familiar. Nope. I do not know that Pokemon. Oddly enough, I've never heard of it. And I watched Mark's entire Smash or Pass. Maybe it came after. I don't know. My neck and my shoulders are killing me. My neck. My back. I fucking hate this. This is artist stuff, isn't it? This is like Artist 101. Your neck and your shoulders and your back hurt because the way you're positioning yourself. Calling out all artists and gamers out there. Poor posture check. Oh, you caught it! That's great. Proud of you, baby. But yeah, calling out all artists and gamers. Bad posture check. Which one of y'all looks like fucking Heinz Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb? My posture. Hey, my posture is incredible. Baby, I have seen you. Your posture is... it's not terrible. You did do gymnastics. So people with who did gymnastics tend to have better posture on average, I think. But still, you are neurodivergent, a gamer, and an artist. So check your posture. Oh my god, I need to write that down later in the notebook, because I have a thing for when I reach affiliate for what I want my channel points to be used for. I need to put a posture check in. Insert joke about being flexible here. I'm double jointed, so I'm kinda flexible. I'm not incredibly flexible, like I'm not terribly double jointed. I'm only minorly. Enough that it looks kinda weird. But not enough that, like, I can bend my elbow at a fucking 30-degree angle the wrong way. Like, I'm not that type of double jointed. But, yeah. I'm not terribly flexible. But I am a little bit. I say that, and I'm also not athletic to any fucking degree. I hate sports with a passion. And I hate PE. I swear I speak English. I swear I do. But it's the neurodivergence. It ruins your fucking English. Physical education was never something I excelled at. I was always pretty shit at it. And I hated the subject. Like, I was never excited to go to PE unless I genuinely had a really shit teacher before. Like, if I had a teacher that I absolutely hated with a fucking passion just before PE, then I'd be more excited to go to PE and get the fuck out of that lesson. But that excitement would not fucking last. I hated PE so much. It sucked. Oh, you are joking. Please don't tell me it's... I better not have heard what I think I fucking heard. I better not have heard a fucking ice cream truck. I know it's warm. I know it's warm. Do not, you son of a bitch, go around my neighborhood spurting that fucking tune. You better not. You better fucking not. I can wait till June. I can wait till June, because in my mind, June is okay. But May, it's still fucking spring, my guy. It's still spring. It is 5 days. It is 5 days. You can wait 5 days to start sprouting that fucking annoying little tune that every little kid screams for because it's a fucking ice cream truck. I'm swearing too much. Like, I got to college, like, beforehand, my language was pretty mild, but after I got to college, I've delved into profanity like it's nobody's business. I threw myself in the fucking deep end. See, right there, I just used a swear. I was just about to use one as well. I'm using the F word way too much. Like, I got called out by my parents for using it too often, and now that they have pointed it out, like, more often, I'm noticing that I keep using the F word so much. I keep saying fuck or fucking way too much, or shit, or just profanity in general. And it's like, because as long as you keep it under a certain amount, it's okay. But it's like, on average, people don't use swearing this often. I need to chill. I need to take a motherfucking chill pill. Again, I swore. Great. Aren't I brilliant? Aren't I just the best? The most amazing? You know, top-notch dumbass. Oh. Heh. Not smart. Come on, buddy. Ugh. Okay, so fill in all of these. And then call it for the stream. Okay. Hey Bubs, if we're both famous Twitch/YouTubers, do you think we could both be house spouses? Cause Sean and Evelyn are, and I wanna be that type of partner that comes in like partway through the stream to like offer you snacks or a drink or something. Cause I was watching one of Evelyn's streams like live, cause usually I watch the VOD/video, but I managed to catch one of her hog streams, which is a hidden object game if you don't know, and like I got to watch one of the hogs, and Sean came in, and he like they spent like 5 to 10 minutes discussing what they wanted for like food, and I love it. I want to be that type of partner. I want to be that type of partner that comes in and is like, hey, we don't have much in the fridge, do you want takeout? And then I like come in and we discuss for like 5-10 minutes about like, what do you want to eat? Do you want to have this? Or maybe this, because this seems really good. I know this place also has food that you like. I want to be that type of partner. This is not finished, by the way. This is definitely not finished. But you know. It's going good. I like this. It's nice. I may, once I do the bottom half, I may do an overlay of like a dark blue, fade it out a little, and then add fireflies. Because I feel like that'd be cute. But for now, I'm gonna save this so I don't lose it. I feel like I haven't done an art stream in like 2 weeks, I think. I remember, I keep telling myself, oh, you haven't done an art stream in so long, and it's like, haven't done an art stream in so long. And then it's been like 2 weeks. So it hasn't actually been that long. It's literally been 2 streams. It just feels like a long time because I'm a stupid little bitch. Actually, no, we'll keep it like this. Okay, there we go. I have been streaming for almost 2 hours. Hooray! Oh, but yeah, it's pretty. I like how it's going so far. I've also been considering like other comic ideas, but oftentimes my comic ideas are a little too advanced for my ability. So, you know, I don't get to have that because I don't have enough for that. I'm not good enough at that. I need to practice more. And I keep like looking at these comic things and it's like, here's things I suggest you do as a comic artist, and one of the things in almost all of these videos is just start. It doesn't matter if your art's not good enough or it's not great. Dude, I can't even do basic anatomy. If I can't do basic anatomy, I can't do it. Not because I'm utterly incapable of ever creating it. It's just that I can't do even mildly proportionate people. I have tried, believe me. I can do an arm by itself. I can do legs by themselves. I can do a head and shoulders. But as soon as you ask me to connect all of it, especially the torso, connected to the pelvis, I'm done. I'm out. I'm good. I'm free. I'm fucking outie, my guy. I can't do that. I can't fucking do that. I suck at it. And hey, I'm still like young. So I don't need to hold myself to a professional standard yet. 'Cause I may be in an art course, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm brilliant at art, you know? So, there's that. You know, I need to check myself before I wreck myself. Make sure that I do things within not within my comfort zone, but within a realistic goal, because there are certain things that I want to do, like certain art pieces I want to make, but the art piece I have in my head compared to my actual ability to put it on the page are two very different things, and my mind comes up with stuff that is far, far more advanced than I can physically put down on the page. So, you know, there's that. I may stream over the week, but let's be honest, every time I say that, I don't. So, yeah. It's crazy to think I've been streaming for like a year, and I've doubled my follower count since I started, because people who were following me were all friends before, but I've like doubled my follower count since I started, like over a year ago. And to most people that's probably not much, considering you can see the follower goal at the moment. But hey, small steps, small progress. You know, it's not gonna be easy in the beginning, like, you look at all these big YouTubers that have, like, millions of subscribers, and you look at Twitch streamers that have tons and tons of followers, and it's like, well, yeah, they've been doing it for much longer than I have. My partner, CL, they've been doing it for longer than I have, albeit inconsistently. And it doesn't matter that I've been doing it consistently, it's not going to be the same experience for me. People would prefer someone with a face cam than a PNG tuber. And I understand that, I get that, it's fine. But, you know, slow progress, you know, going at a snail's pace in the beginning before you start running. It's not a race, it's testing your own abilities, to be honest. Streaming and doing YouTube it's not a race to see, oh, who can get to the top. It's just, I can't think of the name of it. It's not like a marathon, I don't think. You don't get a prize for coming in first. You don't, you know, get anywhere until later down the line. Because when you're running in a race or a marathon, or doing like a run for cancer, I don't know. Like Macmillan Cancer Sport, I don't fucking know. Just doing a community run. You see all these people around you, and you're jogging and you're going at your pace that's comfortable, but you're seeing all these people around you and ahead of you, and you keep running, and you're like, oh god, what if I need to speed up? What if I need to push myself beyond my comfortable pace to get where I'm going? Buddy, at the end of the day, you need to go at your pace. It doesn't matter what, you know, place you get at the end of the race. It doesn't matter where you come amongst the hundreds of thousands of people trying to get ahead. As long as you go at your own pace and that is comfortable for you, that's what should matter. Because there are so many people who are up in the front at the top of the fucking marathon, flying ahead of everybody else, but they started at a snail's pace. They started jogging at a snail's pace, and eventually, like, they thought the same as you. All these people with all of these followers once started in the same position. Being low on the pole, being far back in the race, and they thought the same thing as you with the whole, what if I push myself? What if I exert myself to a certain point and push myself beyond my limit and what I'm comfortable with? And sometimes that's good. Sometimes that helps. But other times it doesn't. And it sucks. You know? It sucks that you see people ahead of you like you see all these people ahead of you and you think that you can never get there, that you can never achieve the fame and the glory of being in the front of the race. But in reality, there are plenty of people that are behind you. But you never see that. You never see the people that are running behind you, or the people that stopped before they ever got far because they pushed themselves far too hard, far too early, and they burnt out. Taking it at your own pace is, you know, it's what's important. And while it is gutting, even for myself, I do have, like, I try to keep the mentality of eventually in the future I'll have a bigger fan base, people will find me, I'll have more people within the community. And don't get me wrong, it's still gutting to see the numbers not going up, but this is the beginning. I'm not gonna soar. I'm not gonna suddenly shoot up out of nowhere. I'm not gonna get very far if I burn myself out trying to go faster than I think I can. Doing this with a modicum of consistency in terms of what I'm doing is probably what's ideal. But, you know, slow progress comes slow. Even the biggest people who started came from nothing. They once had 0 followers or very, very few followers. Their friends that were following them. Because, hey, it's my mate's channel, I'll follow. Like, that's that. That's, you know, that's how it is. Everyone started from something. You can't just start from nothing. But hey, we all start from somewhere. I started this channel with less than 10 followers and now I've got over. Like, I've doubled my follower count within a year. And that itself sounds like a lot, even while the numbers say it isn't. But it is. It's progress, and progress is something. Even if I get only 1+ follower in a year, that alone is more progress. You know? But yeah, lunch is probably ready for me, so I'm gonna head off. Try and finish up as much as I can with my college stuff. And yeah. Hope you all have a good day, week, month, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye!